with Eyes on the Game Sports, and we are here at Shane Mosley's private gym, where IBF World Heavyweight Champion Prince Charles Martin is on his last day of training. In a few moments, I'll be getting an exclusive interview with him to see how he's feeling leading up to his highly anticipated fight on April 9th against 2012 Olympic gold medalist Anthony Joshua, so stay tuned. Helen Yee here with IBF World Heavyweight Champion Prince Charles Martin, getting ready to make your first title defense out of the country against Anthony Joshua. How are you feeling after this intense sparring session?
Yeah, I feel great. We closing camp strong. We did a strong amount of rounds, and I'm breathing good. Yeah, everything was a success for this camp. We did everything properly, and we got the results that we were looking for, and we're ready.
Now, like I just mentioned, this will be your first fight, first pro fight out of the U.S. and actually into your opponent's turf, home turf. Do you feel that there's a lot more pressure going into it because of that?
No, not at all. Just simply anywhere I go, I can adapt. Make it my home. So I'm going to be comfortable when I go into, that arena and get ready to do my thing, to perform. I'm a performer by nature, so I like to perform in front of crowds.
And that crowd, I mean, they are excited. The tickets sold out within 90 seconds, so they are ready. But Anthony Joshua, he is their hometown quote-unquote hero right now. What advantages do you think that you have over him, though?
He's green, man. He's still he ain't got the amount of fights that he should have for, taking a world title shot. And I believe that we got on him. It was a good choice to take him on right now. And he's just not ready, man. Like I'm a lefty. I'm a sick lefty, you know what I mean? And he's not going to be able to handle. He's not getting the proper, training and the proper sparring for a guy like me anyway, so it's not going to work.
Now, recently in an interview, you did say you think he's a hype job. How so?
That's just what everybody built him up to be, Like, he was gifted a gold medal, and, over in England, that's where they had the 2012 Olympics, and, he lost in the bronze rounds, and they pushed him through and, gave him the medal because they felt that he was, he had the image and, the look that they wanted, and they're building them up for me to take them down April 9th, because it's just different. I'm a different animal. It's levels.
Now, Anthony recently spoke to Sky Sports, where he did say that he's the landlord and he's coming to take his rent, and he also is hoping to make it an unpredictable fight for you. What words do you have to say to Anthony in response to that?
Well, with him saying he's going to make it an unpredictable fight, he doesn't even know what kind of fight he wants to make it. I've heard interviews him saying that he wants to, make it an aggressive fight, a real dirty fight. Then he says he's going to knock me on the first round. Then he says he's going to put on his boxing shoes and pepper me and box me to death. And then he says he's going to take me into deep waters. He don't know what he want to do. He's confused because he's afraid, and he knows that he's dealing with somebody that's the real deal.
Now, Tyson Fury has recently told World Boxing News that he thinks you will be winning, and he would actually bet money on it. With Tyson maybe getting a rematch with Vladimir Klitschko, where do you see that fight going?
Yeah, he can win again, If he does what he did that night, he can win again because, he's lone, he's awkward, he can box and move, and Klitschko just can't keep up with him nowadays. He's 40 today, I believe. Yeah, 40 today. So
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Vladimir. And, he just can't, do the things that he used to do. He's hesitant with throwing the right hand, and Tyson Fury's on the move, man. He never will catch up.
Now, speaking of someone else on the move, of course, you are the champion and your first title defense. I mean, it comes a little over 3 months after you just won the belt. Do you feel that it's too soon to already defend it and that this is such a big risk for you going into another country to defend your belt?
Not at all. You know, this is a young man's sport, and I'm getting it while the getting is good. You know, I ain't no time to wait around when the window is. It's a short window. Boxing is a short window. It's not going to last forever. So while I'm strong, while my reaction time is good, while my power is good, while, you know, my health is good, you know, conditioning, I can snap back like that. You know, why not take full advantage of my abilities right now? You know, I don't want to wait until they wither away.
And speaking of your abilities, obviously your last fight was very dominant, and I know you are hoping for a knockout on this fight, but there has been some critics out there, and I was just wondering, what do you have to say to your critics?
You'll be Prince Charles Martin fans after the fight.
And lastly, what about the ones who support you and any shout-outs to your team?
Yeah, shout out to my team, you know, my advisor, Al Heyman, my late promoter, Michael King, my two coaches, Jamal Abdullah, Henry Tillman, my manager, Mike Barreo, my camp manager, Paul Kane, you know, the rest of my team, you know, my people, my fam, you know, Che Guevara, Jeff Goodman, yeah, everybody, man, my family, my mom. Love you guys. Love all you guys, my fans, everybody.
Now, April 9th, you will be fighting in the O2 Arena in London. Sold out crowd.
Definitely. And shout out to all my sparring partners, man. You know, Malik Scott, Joe Hanks, Roberto Alfonso, and Kojanu, Razvan. All my guys, man.
Now, thank you so much for your time. You are the IBF World Heavyweight Champion, Prince Charles Martin. I really appreciate all your time.
Thank you. I appreciate your time as well.